What up, guys? Comics and Tortillas here. I love comics and I love tortillas. And today we have Batman and Superman, World's Finest, number one. And we're gonna get into this. I really kind of wish this book was done during Father's Day because the first story done by Mark Russell is fantastic. We have them going into like this medieval times type of restaurant. They're meeting up with their father figures, because of Pennyworth being Bruce's butler, but really being his father. And just the interactions between the two, Bruce and Superman already get an alert that something's wrong. They have to go fix it. I love this part here where Batman's in there and someone has captured the Flash and they need to fix it. And right here is just like, I thought this was actually a Mark Waid book, the first one, the Hero Trap. We're not going to do the date night. We're going to focus on the Hero Trap. And Batman gets going and he's like, you know what? I got to get there faster. And it's like a disguised truck turning into like a crazy cool super Batmobile. I thought that was awesome. And so Superman is kind of there talking about different wars. And we see Pennyworth here really stitching up Batman because the father had asked him, hey, have you served, how many wars you've been? And, he says, I've been through all of them. And I thought that was like a sweet touch to this, showing that all the wars that Pennyworth has been through. And Alfred has been there from the very beginning, stitching him up. And it kind of sticks with him a little bit throughout this dinner. But Batman's coming through here quickly. He's trying to get to see what's going on with the Flash and trying to get back to dinner as well. So he's kind of a little careless here as he breaks through in here, trying to get as much as possible. We have Lex here and Miss Mercy. So I don't know, because Alfred's gone, and I was pretty sure that Clark's dad had passed. I don't know what timeline we're in because the world, Batman and the World's Finest is kind of different. So I don't know what. I haven't been reading up on the recent stuff, so I don't know if they actually came back on the World's Finest. But they're setting up a trap for Batman here. So he gets in there pretty quickly, and I like how he sees this, and he goes, Alfred once told me never to enter a room until you know a second way out. But he's careless here because he's on a timer, and he goes in with no second plan, which is kind of like unlike Batman, but I liked it. So the problem now is that he's stuck in the room, and if they leave, there's bombs all over the place that are gonna blow up and hurt people. That's how they kept the Flash in there. So Batman is kind of like stuck in here. We go back to the dinner. They had this giant steak in the Clark's father's trying to finish it out, and they're chatting it up a little bit. I think Alfred's warming up a little bit. Superman's kind of worried, like, what's happening, and something's wrong here. So he enters the room as well. So we got three big superheroes trapped, and they don't know what to do because they can't get out. And these two are ready to go. I love how the difference between these two are so. You got Alfred. I'm not really hungry. What kind of like real proper, like, oh, why am I in this place? And then you got Mr. Kent here, just loving steak and all that great stuff. He's all, I need to take all this to go. I'm gonna take my giant steak, and I want the bread as well. These little touches in this story make this book so good. This story, I loved it. I love this thing. So I don't even know how many people are gonna love it. So they're thinking about how they're gonna do this, and then there's this is the best part of the story here, where we see like Alfred saying, oh, it must have been easy taking care of Superman because he has superpowers, and Mr. Kent said, like, no way, dude. Like, there's like, if you guys can read this, it's like, it's not easy to raise a boy. You're terrified. You love him and you're terrified, and it's not easy to see a happy kid knowing that someday most powerful people in the world will try to destroy him. This is some really touchy moments here, right? I'm gonna spend time actually reading these to you guys. It's not easy to say goodbye to a son, to send him into the world, and to be as afraid of the world as you are of him. Dude, this is some great writing here. Touchy moments here. It's not so easy. And Alfred goes into you know, what he had to do. I'm feeling the teaching your son to ride a bike, letting go, and realizing you're on the bicycle with him, right? Alfred is as much as a father to Bruce than his real father, his entire life. He's pulled enough metal out of Bruce to open up his own hardware store. He's patched him up daily, and man, you see the toll that it's putting on Alfred, and we don't really see that much of Alfred in these stories, or really kind of think about like what he had to go through. Like this stuff is deep, bro. And so they kind of bond over that, and they're like, you know what? Let's go over there. Something's wrong. We're gonna have to go save our boys. And it's just really good stuff. I mean, what else can I say? The art is beautiful. We're gonna get into more of the story as these pages go through. And they're at the laboratory here. They don't know what to do. They're like, okay. And then it was funny here. He's all like, well, what if I go fast enough to go back in time? And then Bruce stops him right there. Are you serious? Thought that was a really good nod to all the trouble that the Flash had gotten himself into in the Flashpoint stuff. I mean, this book, it kind of makes me why I miss kind of reading some singles, because when you're reading Omnis, you get the whole story, but you don't get some of the newer stuff. So these guys are going to go over there. He's talking about his electric car. It's just, everything is different between these two, and I love it. So Bruce has a tracking on inside of him, so it tells him where the last place he's gone. So that's actually how they find him, and they're going to go and try to rescue them from this facility. And again, the brainstorming, they just don't know how to get out of it. And then we have Mr. Kent here trying to, why can't I know his first name? I'm blanking out. But he's a distraction. I love this. Holy hell, is that a roadmap? Again, hilarious. We got Alfred coming from the back here. Distraction. And Alfred's a beast. He throws a knife without killing him. And then I love this. Back home, they call me Southpaw Kent. Love it. Stuff like this, dude. This is just a real cozy story to read too. Nothing serious, nothing crazy. You don't have to read 5 different things to get to this book. It just goes into the story. That's why I love Batman and Superman Finest. And we got Alfred here doing a Mission Impossible style here, bumping heads, going upside down, and he hears his father say, "Don't come in here, because if you come in here, you can't get out." And they kind of figure out like why they're here. Like, okay, so if we're here, it's because Lex wants us here so he can go do something else. So they kind of get some of the plot going on here. I know this book is going a little long, but I loved it. I enjoyed it so much. I hope you guys enjoy this as well. So what they figured out is if someone comes in, there's a delay, like a second delay of getting out of the room without it activating. So they're just throwing bodies in here to get them out. And it's good stuff. So they go in there, they destroy the entire facility here. They do their job, they do it well. Just a great story, guys. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, please hit that like, hit that, so leave a comment below if you want to see more stories like this. I had more fun doing this. I thought it was good. And man, I just reading this morning just put me in a better mood. I'm just gonna keep it like that. Other than that, guys, that's all I have for you. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and always keep on reading.